Bang bang badang ding dang diggy diggy digging bang badang ding ding boy. Bang badang ding dang diggy diggy digging bang badang ding ding ah. Yes, black to black, 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 black to black. Look, there's no need to worry and no need to fret. If you think we was finished, we ain't done yet. This is the platform where you can get informative topic with real intellect. Play talk good manners, raise the antennas. Andre and Karen, that's host the vibe. Facebook, Spotify and Instagram. You could also catch me on the YouTube live with positive content back to back. I'm inviting all people to black. Yes, Lobby and Power is black to black. And everybody invited. So share it and like it. But we all are united and black to black. Yes, Lobby and Power is black to black. And everybody invited. So share it and like it. Cause we all are united and black to black. Yes. This is your mortal immortal, inviting each and everyone to log on to all streaming platforms to black with your host Andre and Karen. So subscribe, share, like and comment, and come along. Let me enjoy the vibes. Diggy diggy, diggy diggy diggy, daga daga. Hold on. There wasn't getting no audio. Check. Greetings. Welcome and welcome black. Apologies, the mic was muted.
So we on there now?
Yeah, we on.
Yes, all your greetings, Alafia kings and queens, gods and goddesses.
Yeah.
Or however positive way you choose to call yourself as African. Welcome black to another episode like for regular TV thing.
Another conversation.
Yeah. Another black to black. We here. We give thanks for life. And as I was telling you, there's nowadays that when I say greetings to kings and queens, gods and goddesses, there are some African people, some black people that have a problem with calling themselves God now. I say, how is that? Because it have a t-shirt mark, I'm a god, and a t-shirt mark, I'm a goddess. How are you comfortable saying, well, I'm dog, well, I'm horse, well, I'm nigger, I'm a nigger. Dan all them things, or bitch, and all the derogatory ways that the English language have for we to call one another. But saying, well, I'm God, what's up, God, is a problem.
Yeah.
But I can't be deterred from that.
Right.
My brothers is kings, the women's is goddesses, however they choose to call themselves in a positive way, that is them. So we here today again, and all you see the black to black merch, right? Place all your orders.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So you see.
Marlon saying we didn't get no visual. I know why you not getting no visual. I'm mortal, but be up. Yeah. I just call it okay. I ain't no complaints whatsoever. Right? We watching the madness this week here, and one of the main discussions in the shop this week was
patriotism now. What I really mean
To Trinidad.
to Trinidadians.
Yeah, we have to be very, very clear about that.
You know, and I like what you say just now there when we was talking prelude to the show and thing, you know, about the elder having to explain. Tell them,
Yeah.
tell them what she say.
One of our elders posted up on Facebook, I am an African, one, two, I'm a woman. Yeah, so first, I'm an African. Second, I'm a woman. Third, I'm a Trinidadian.
Right.
Two of them things cannot change. And the one that could change is the one that is play around with.
Yes. Which is Trinidadian. Right.
Because I telling you,
Yeah.
especially among my school peers, because we still, I know some people that say we're so shocked at that. I talk to my school friends every single day. You know?
Same.
Every single day, right? And in different capacities.
Yeah.
So me and your friendship / brotherhood change over the years.
Right.
You know, from the year you went success, you have a barbershop in Malta, I'll go and check him out. Then when I started knowing experience, your thing. And the friendship started to go from there, but that was outside of school. So where it is now, where I telling you, I'm just sidetrack for a little bit now. You feel men that's jealous or
Really,
friendship between the friends? All of his friends, you know.
Yeah.
Jealous might be a hard word.
Yeah.
Or they might want, you know, because people keep asking me how you and Karen get so good, but I say, boy, if I try to tell you that, I can't really tell you. It's just vibes now. Right? So I just still talk to a certain batch of my school friends like every day.
Yeah.
And this has been going on for years, eh?
Right.
Since we are WhatsApp, we doing this shit. And I remember more than once the conversation is that now.
Right.
And men openly said, I am not an African because I didn't come here on no boat. I born here. My great-grandparents and them might have been African, but it's a Trinidadian. Some of them actively revisiting that now. Because there's some good to be patriotic. But you know I always ask this question. What does it mean to be a Trini?
Yeah, but all we have to do is play the calypso. Where's the calypso where you man thinking about call me whatever, call me but as an African.
Before anything else.
Before anything else, because we do call Chinese wherever. We don't have no word for them.
You don't have no hyphenation for them.
Right. Because you're from China.
There's Chinese.
Indonesians is Indonesians. Philippines is Philippines.
But let me just call the ones who just come here and make the home here, right?
Right.
You have people from the Middle East here.
Yeah.
So we call them Syrian,
Syrians.
Lebanese, wherever. We don't add nothing else state.
Yeah.
Same thing for the East Indians.
Right.
We say Indians.
Right.
We don't add anything else state.
Right.
Right? Chinese, wherever. As it comes to us, we are something added to.
Yeah. We have to be black. We have to be Negro. We have to be everything but African. I have a problem with that. Right? Because just this week here, we talking that in the shop now, we saying it's real easy. It's how it just roll off the tongue now. You know, even some of my East Indian brethren and them, yes, they can't say it now. You know, I don't know if it's programming, I don't know what it is, but they can't say it. They will always say, a brown skin fella, a dark man, a Creole, a Negro. Never African. You understand what I'm saying? So you're trying to tell me then, so a Grenadian who living in Trinidad 30-something years can't be a patriot? Let me be real. Right? But we just only know Trinidad, we just only know patriotism when we migrate. And we are alone. And there's one or two are we in our zone, and we pass and we see, we probably little Trinidad flag in the car.
Or we hear somebody
talking like that in Toys R Us or one of them store on them. And they will ball out, hey, Trini, big hug up thing, you know the man from Norway.
I get called out on the train.
Right. I experienced that with my father when I went to New York for the first time. I was 11 years old. And we walking down Notion in New York. And a man ball out, hey, so you mean that? But we in New York, you call it out the man, but he know him now. But my father don't hide the Trininess. He always in red, white, and black. He always have a bandana. It's either tie around his head. the spirit of Trinidad, chain, the
yeah.
pan, all them thing. So what does it mean? And right now, the reason why we having this discussion is because of what we seen taking place
With the politics,
with the politics specifically.
And we the citizens, we in 2025, and we the thing that we learn, like we just say from 2010
Yeah.
till now, we the thing that we learn that politicians will say and do, that they show with the real self, but they will say and do what they feel they need to say and do to stay in what is called the corridors of power.
Yeah.
And that does not necessarily transmit to being things for the betterment of the entire country, right?
Agreed.
We hear them talking all this talk here. I didn't hear nobody talk about patriotism when this new government come into place. And they was talking about bringing in a big Murti. And I want to make it clear there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Right? The reason why I bring up that is I remember talking to a lady, and I could contact her still today. This was 2021, during the height of the pandemic.
Yeah.
And we in the black market.
Brother David?
Yeah. And she telling us that she brought in some spiritual items from Nigeria. And they mash it up. First how they handle it, then they literally mashed up. And I literally asking this lady, well, they never go nowhere with this, like go further, like, leave it at that and thing. Right? When it's our things, it's devil things.
Right.
Everybody else on, we fighting down if we say the same thing. But you will never get me to say that some another ethnic group spirituality is devil thing.
Yeah.
What I tell them is, you patriotic for yours, but you don't want me to be patriotic for mine. And then you want to tell me a flag in your house is patriotism. We're not even making the flags here. We're now saying that.
Yeah.
We're not even. So you're telling me to be patriotic, right? Here, what we got to do now is bring a container of flags from our country in the Far East. And then give it away. Somebody getting a big contract to secure it and ship it and distribute it, right? But you bring 2 big containers, and that is patriotism.
Right.
Nobody ain't get work, so you telling me we can bring the cloth here and let people stitch flag all day, right? That way doing for a living, because flag selling. You understand? When people in America and England and saying what Trinidad flag, they call it here. We ain't doing nothing like that,
Yeah.
So what is really patriotism? Patriotism for me is just a word people is use to take you away from your ethnic source, which is your power. So as an African living in Trinidad and Tobago, as an African born in the beautiful Twin Island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, where Trinidadian is my nationality and nothing more, they come with the patriotic talk to take you away from the fact that right now we have a government that claim the cleaning up corruption and firing thousands of people. But when we look at the ethnic makeup of them people, a high percentage of them, over 50-something% of them, is African people. And you ain't do anything as yet. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 7 months later, you ain't do anything to employ these people and them that you had promised would not be left unemployed.
Right.
But then people, as I said, people sometimes the hard look that we just look at ourselves, I just wish we look at the system like that. Because when 10,000 people get unemployed and 7,000 out of them is Africans, and some of them willing to go and rob and steal and kill and thing, and break in homes and thing to eat. First thing we bought is here. The first thing we bought, watch them black man and them. We're not condoning that in no way, form, or fashion here.
No way, form, or
right?
fashion.
I also want to make, as I say that, I want to think from the last show, 2 people asked me to clarify we stance on that. I want to make it clear, black to black, or Richard Asher and Karen, do support no type of violence against women.
Facts.
In no way, form, or fashion.
No way, form, or fashion.
We don't feel that it justified or no nothing.
Nah, it's another thing you could do
to justify
it.
violence against women. I want to make that very, very clear,
Mm-hmm.
right? Just like I'm not justifying in no way doing something illegal
Yeah.
for money because you lost your work,
Correct.
right? They're not talking about that, but they wouldn't talk about the root cause. Where's the root cause? People are set up, people lose their work.
Mm-hmm.
Trinidad is a Christmas country.
Yep.
And 7 and 8 weeks before Christmas, people are getting sent home.
Madness.
We already have statistics to show that there are sometimes house breaking and robberies and things increase
Yeah.
heading into Christmas. Where are the jobs for these people that come from a certain community?
Yeah.
So how can I be patriotic to a country that seems to be attacking me? And on top of that now, you're aligning with an international president
Mm-hmm.
that is openly racist against African people, that have said and done openly racist things against us as African people, that has removed, just like how you remove an real thing here that affecting mostly African people, he has done the same thing, right? To make the alignment that you're making with that particular type of leadership
Yeah.
and mindset, to make it openly clear. We usually have a Ministry of National Security here in Trinidad and Tobago.
Mm-hmm.
Now and that has been changed to Homeland Security. The only time we say hear that word is when we watch TV, you know. Nothing about that screams Caribbean or even Westminster where we get our so-called politics from.
No way.
Right, I see we have some comments here. Sheldon inside, blessed night. Tatiana inside, blessed night. Mortel inside, blessed night. Akins.
Sean inside.
Greetings, blessed night. Sean inside, blessed night. So Sean say, good night, my brothers. Good night to everyone listening. Here's a song that I recently found. Raise your head.
Huh? I don't have it already.
Yeah. Raise your head, African man by an artist called Crooner. Play that one, fellas. Trust me, it is just right. All right. Greetings, Aquino. Kelvin Clark, blessed night. Good night, my brothers. A lot of people in this country like to say they are patriotic, but really and truly they aren't. I will tell them, I say, before I go any further, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Because I say, or they do even shop local. Or they do even buy Trinidadian.
You know what they're going to say? Ways Trinidadian. It's not nothing Trinidadian. That's what they're going to tell you.
I'm telling you.
That's what they're going to tell you.
Patriotism, for me, most Trinidadians think that you'll be patriotic by putting on red the day before Independence Day and Independence Day and going to fireworks.
And Republic Day.
To a lesser extent.
Yeah, lesser extent. Yeah.
But I think, you understand, you're going to the city parade.
Yeah.
Ting.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know? And what is really patriotism when we had no independence celebration? But we had a religious celebration.
Yeah.
That is still celebrated with hundreds of people coming together in one place. Doing some of the same things you would do for the independence celebration, like fireworks and things.
Yeah.
What is really patriotism from these people and them, boy? Yeah. When you ain't coming and talking to the nation that elected you to govern them and govern their affairs, we not seeing you, we not hearing you as the leader of the red, white, and black. What is really patriotism? Yeah. Yet I expect more comfort or more attempts to comfort the nation from a woman. Because they say, you know, women more nurturing and caring. The nation's scared.
Yeah.
It have things going on right outside. We next to a country that have 49 more million people than we. Already have a few thousand a day people here who could be whatever.
Okay.
Right? And we sided with somebody that is aggressively pursuing them, that when everything's said and done, they're leaving and going back in them place, right? And we understand we understand that we neighbors here.
Yeah.
And I say to them, I wonder how much the people in the countries look at Venezuela as we neighbors, because that's what it is now.
Yeah.
We part of CARICOM, but we closest neighbor is not a member of CARICOM. No. We closest neighbor on the South American continent.
Yeah.
But we
But
have
then
had
closer to Trinidad and
such a
Tobago.
good relationship with that country
Mm-hmm.
that the stance taken here had to be purely geopolitical, purely something that going on behind the scenes that we don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have a great uncle I've never seen.
Right.
I think I'm sure he probably passed away by now.
Right.
That was my grandfather, younger brother.
Mm.
Left Trinidad and migrated to Venezuela. My grandfather agreed for him because my grandfather never see him again. But he didn't die because he sent family here
Mm-hmm.
to meet some of the family here.
Right.
So that's how they know he was alive. He just never come back here. I know a man in Barataria
Yeah.
that married a Venezuelan woman.
Mm.
But I want to say the catching that, not today's thing, you know. They married 50-something years, you know.
Mm.
One of my co-workers' mother is a Venezuelan. She and the father married 40-something years. So it's not new. We just seen it on a larger scale.
Yeah.
You know, you have people leaving here and going and take the boats that used to have to go there to go and shop and thing, go a little weekend and come back to Trinidad. All of a sudden now, it reached to this kind of hostility
Yeah.
between neighboring things.
Yeah.
And would you be unpatriotic if you don't support the government's stance?
Plenty of people getting accused of that right now. Plenty of people getting accused of that right now because if it is I don't agree, people telling you that in your comments and telling you, well, them that mean you don't care about the country then.
Yeah, Wanky, that's a real good point.
You don't care about the country then.
You only like
Wanky
and
say.
share. I can say you call it right, like and share.
Yeah.
You hear what Wanky say? And while we're under SOE, we can't protest.
Correct. But you ain't hear the lock up a girl?
Who say, yeah. Yeah. But you remember, they do this in the previous stint as the government already.
Mm.
You say something against them.
Yeah, they lock you up.
And yeah, we get this already from them. I see Bambi in the house.
Yeah, Bambi. Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
they
The
were
sweaters, the
swatches.
sweaters nice. They're fresh. They're comfortable.
Yeah, he know he have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garrison was yeah, Virgin saying Garrison here.
Where Garrison? Let me see.
Right above Bambi. BGCT REP.
Yeah. Roger. Lessons, man. Yeah, that one of them brothers and them from the Trini rap movement too.
Oh, all right.
You
Okay,
know,
okay.
Our old school, yeah.
Goodness, man.
Ranky and them grouping.
Goodness.
Good to see you. Good to hear, brother. Give me your input now.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
the Sweden man in the house.
yeah. Mushrooms,
Greetings,
man.
greetings.
Shroom Sean.
You know, as a Trini living in Sweden,
Yeah.
I would like to hear your take on what is patriotism.
Yeah. But that's the thing, like we seeing, as I was saying this now, when you go New York and you go foreign and them kind of place, you will know who the Trinis is. But when they hear, we don't see it, we don't bleed it, we don't think. I mean, I know it's comfort, eh? I know it's comfort. You're home, you will behave differently. Just like your work ethic must be different when you migrate or when you're here. Because when you migrate, you have no choice. It ain't no granny to run by, no auntie, no neighbor to get no food. You understand? Or to get somewhere to rest your head. So you have no choice but to grind. You understand? And that's why people, when people start to course on the Venezuelans and them for taking the jobs and them, how you
Just
taking
grind
it?
that,
But you not going and take
But
it.
not just that, King. We also tell them, I think Sheldon or your brother did post this some months ago. That barrel not coming for Christmas.
Yeah.
People snooze and not pay them legal. Because we do it, we've been doing it.
Of course, we've been doing it.
Everybody inside of this chat here, including you and I, know somebody or have a family member that went to America or England looking for a better life and was there illegally for a little while.
Yeah.
Hopefully they fix the status, whatever, according to the law.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
But we know this.
Yeah.
No, then that means you're siding with the Americans, how they're saying they want to get rid of the immigrants. Because basically that's the same thing you're saying.
But you don't start to do it, they revoked the work permits, 3,000 and some work permits. The people and them they're working on legitimately.
Why would you revoke people's work permit? If you want to fight down, right? If you want to fight down, why not go and check the establishments and find out who are work permit? You don't know work permit, well then you have to go back. But the people who come to you,
get approval.
They
Get
didn't
them a
sneak it
paper.
over the cup. Yeah. Them is revoke.
That's craziness.
I tell you, that shows where you're lining up with.
Mm-hmm.
And once you lining up with that, I can't support nothing you do, boy.
Yeah, fire.
You understand?
But that will lead me right into the conversation we was talking about with regards to the media and certain things. Because I share two things this week here. Two of the same videos, right? One was them winning the competition, and the next one was during the competition. The Rounders competition in Parliament. Big up whoever is the promoters, big up whoever is the organization behind it, because I was blown away with the fact that that is a local game, right? Native to Trinidad. Might be up somewhere up the Caribbean too. I could be wrong. But when I see how Parliament come out to celebrate Rounders, that blew my mind. People jumping and screaming and thing. And I was like, why we don't put more focus on those type of games, right? Okay, football and basketball is traditional. Cricket is, a man asks a question.
It's an international thing.
But a man asked a question here the other day. What is the national sport?
Cricket, that was my you know.
Okay, right? But another man say football. I say cricket because as far as I know, it's cricket, right?
It's cricket.
So, Rounders, pitch, all kind of pitch. You have 3-hole pitch, you have rings.
Well, I said yesterday, I say, here we go.
Yeah.
And for pitch, the space that you need to pitch small, you need a nice little space for spectators. 3 big screens.
Yeah.
And 2 Ultra HD cameras.
Over the
3-hole
yeah.
and the line from where you're pitching from. You know, Breads, we sit down in here and ball in the day when we're watching darts.
Yeah.
And it have about 10 people in the auditorium watching somebody throw darts.
Yeah.
What the France it mean to be patriotic in Trinidad and Tobago, boy?
Correct.
When we can even get community football, can even get 500 people, boy.
Uh-huh.
We have a pro league here and you can get 1,000 people every day.
Yeah.
But they come to tell me about patriotism, boy.
Yeah.
Not all the wrong. Boy, when you said that wrong, when you tell me nothing, I like, what? Because I have some great memories playing Rounders. I remember playing Rounders with my mother and all on the court. You understand? We were just doing it a little different to them.
But it's cool you formalize it, it might be easier.
Right, but the same, that run between thing, right?
Yeah.
Right? To see somebody with that kind of vision make it like that, and what catch me was the amount of people there.
King.
That catch me.
The uniforms, people taking it serious, proper competition, right? Those are the things that I feel, and we always say it on the program, culture and sports is the answer. Look, somebody say it just now, why, Mortal say it, why I had to wait until Carnival to hear Calypso. One thing I loved, and then it had a discussion recently where they was coasting on the Tobago Carnival because a girl say
you're playing dancehall.
You're playing dancehall. What's that?
No. Why I take from that is the absolute ignorance of the DJ.
Yeah.
So you ain't I was playing soca all the time, or boy, you're coming to tell me about patriotism, right?
Exactly. But
we Carnival.
Yeah.
You playing dancehall and your response is not, all right, yeah, my bad. It's nice. You ain't I was playing soca all the time, or?
Yeah.
But them will come to tell me about Trini and then. So I hear, so I was telling you about this some years ago in a Calypso competition by the Green Phone Company.
Yeah. A
youth man sing a song, they living in the Ann. I hear somebody bring it up recently. But I would love to find out because that youth man, he write it and describe it. That Calypso was perfect, eh?
Yeah.
Right? I couldn't believe I was hearing this in a company Calypso competition.
Yeah.
But them fellas and them like them DJ, them living in the Ann. They're not living in Trinidad. They're not living in Tobago. There's not Trinidad. They're not Tobago. There's onions. They're living in the Ann. Right? Because your response to somebody telling you, we want to hear soca because it's Carnival, but you know, playing it all the time.
But them DJs is part of the problem because
I
all down for evolution and thing, you know. Let the genre evolve. Don't bring other genres into we celebration.
Oy.
You understand? And when I see some people, like I make a post the other day saying, all riot for KFC, when KFC raised the price or they riot for chocolate digestive, I say, well, I want to see what they're going to do now because this is a jab at the culture, you know. This
All
is a
these things, and then
jab
all
at
that
the
again.
culture, you know.
Patriotism, right?
A man asked me if they stop cannibal. I said, no, they didn't stop cannibal, but this is going to affect cannibal
Come
in
on
a
now,
major
man.
way.
And you know that kind of ignorance, I just find it hard to react logically to them kind of ignorance. Like, yo, but Mendoza tell me that trainers be watching too. With that Trinidad on it.
We trying hard.
Mendoza put it Trinidad and you can put the link, but type it in so that they can see what to go and see the episodes of the thing you're doing called Trinidad now.
Yeah, just
Right?
YouTube it.
Right, but Carnival
Yeah.
is the biggest culture that Trinidadians can claim. Right?
Right.
Africans and East Indians, because Rashorty say he fused chutney and calypso to make soca.
Right.
So there is no denying the Trinidadianness
In it.
of it, and especially of the two
Mix.
major ethnic groups make up in that music. Come on, we were better than that again.
Yeah.
But Miss Carol is reminding us every time, Carnival is a celebration of emancipation.
Yeah.
They moved it to coincide with the thing, but Carnival wasn't always where it is today.
Yeah.
And I've said that and people disagree. I don't mean afraid of people disagreeing with me. It's time to move Carnival away from the Roman Catholic calendar. You understand? It's time to absolutely move it away from the Easter celebration. You understand?
Yeah.
When you stop the venues, because we never build none, now they had our next idiot who just talk and set a loudness from in tongue, songing like if you know, he think how much years I tell them, I say, Ole, we need to build spaces and places to have cultural events.
Yeah.
That could hold 10,000 people standing. We ain't talking about sitting down space. Fetting. Oh, we're going to do it after. I say, when we build the stadiums and them for the Youth World Cup, we don't use the stadiums and them again now. I say, Port of Spain, supposed to have two. Arima have one, Sando have one, Point have one, so that these people that come from there. But even if you don't want to say Point, Port of Spain, Sando, Arima, Sandy Grande. So that the people that we can't leave out, them people that them up in the Tobago. Right? When you have that, then you don't need, because I don't disagree with you saying no fets in the sporting facilities, you know. But you can't come and stop it right before Carnival. Tell me now, after this year, we wouldn't be having no activities like that in the sporting facilities. You were telling right to do that, Breads, I don't necessarily agree with it, but you're telling right to do that. Because as we brother Omari Ashby so eloquently showed us. And we didn't even have to go as far as Wembley in England. Yeah. Most of we just go to New York. Yeah. How much have you went and see Marshall in Madison Square Garden? Right now, the next playing that's right now as the show going on. Yeah. Next have a game going on there right now.
Yeah. Yeah. And the Fete mash up the place.
Marshall hold 2 concerts in one day in Saturday.
Oh. And the place mash up? No, it ain't mash up.
You understand? So, I don't look at the fact that you're doing that to preserve it as the issue. That's not the issue. Yeah. For me, and I leave room to be wrong and they prove me wrong. That's an attack on us.
Of course.
Because you ain't give us no, just like how you said, all the people and them and they ain't give back no work.
Up to now.
You ain't give us a solution. You know how many young African people make millions and hundreds of thousands and hundreds of dollars off a carnival?
Yeah. But even their own people, King. The trust and enlightenment, the stage men.
You know why? You know why not going to affect them?
Why?
Because
they are other business.
Not just that, the major things still going to happen. Right? The trust and enlightenment, they might feel it the most, but the speaker renters, the truck driver, the truck pullers and things, they're not going to feel that. Because Carnival Tuesday still happening.
True, Carnival Monday and Tuesday still happening, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And when we see 100, and I just call it a figure, I don't know if it's more or less. When we see 100 of them trucks on the road, how much are it African owned?
Correct.
That stood out to me in 2013 Carnival. Being on the road Monday and Tuesday. Yeah. Right? I went with the person for them 2 days because she was playing mass. And I don't know, because I wasn't playing mass. So I just walked in. That stood out to me, boy. All the providers and all kind of thing was either East Indians or what we just call Trinidad whites.
Yeah.
Right? Now we see other people get involved in it.
Yeah. Because there's an economy behind it. And just like, look, Wanky now say something here that the feds don't even happen in the stadium, it's happening in the car park.
Now I remember Soca Monarch and something used to actually be on the ground.
Right. But that is in the stadium.
Here.
Right? But all the other, them feds when they talking about with Turuba, is in the car park.
In the car park, right? Here the next thing now. Well, again, there's use logical things to back it up. They just come to say the noise, the people around the noise now.
Yeah, but regulate it.
Even before you go regulation, you have to be fair. Because all they just have all their religious celebrations that is do the same thing too.
Yeah.
You know, I remember living with my grandfather not too far from here. And one of my grandfather partners coming to spend the night. Now, so hearing somebody calling Lois, after 8 in the night strange, because my grandfather used to go in the bed most of the time I was Panorama done. Right? When you look outside, I just can't remember my short man. He come to sleep on my grandfather's couch because it have a East Indian wedding going on next to him. He tried to make it, but he couldn't make it. He's not vexed. He understands that's their tradition. He just couldn't take it. And I always remember that listening to people describe the way we just celebrate things today. It's always a problem. Never from a position of, I understand that the culture. Let me meet with them now.
Yeah.
Because I don't agree with much things. People like that one who used to be in the DJ system who own a radio station now. I don't agree plenty things them say because I see them as self-hating Africans. But I had to agree with him on that all right, you want to stop them thing and them day. But you could not do that after. Tell me now.
Yeah.
So that we still get to go and do with business and make with money now.
Yeah.
But we also know that we have to look for something further form. I hope now that plenty of the African people involved in it come forward to form a consortium and build their own thing. So everybody eating our food, right? It had a rent. I had a rented thing, right? Something, or not just one, but a few. But then them go come now because them have a certain type of money.
Yeah.
They will swoop in. Like how the man who doesn't even be here for carnival that own most of the massman and them swoop in because of the money that they have and buy everything.
Yeah.
And take it. I wouldn't be surprised if them and all started to do that.
Yeah.
Land, buy a land trap, thing, and do that. But that's what we are supposed to be doing, as tell people our hashtag that is used, and when I talk it, a lot of my family and friends do agree with it. Ownership over inclusion. Martin Luther King was very, very wrong to beg for inclusion. And I have to say beg because if a man don't want to serve me, you could carry that. What mindset you had to be in? There's only two things I could see. There's either you really believe in that, or you was a pawn for a system that tell you you have to do that. They don't want to serve you. And you talking, I always tell people, boy, my problem with the religious fanatics is all you have to do is say God. And the Bible says and this, and people follow you. People don't want to serve you. And you convince people by using that book and using the word God that we have to go in there non-violently and make them take away money.
That's crazy.
That is absolute craziness, yo.
Yeah, that is craziness. That is craziness.
And notice he is celebrated today, and Malcolm X is still villainized.
Yeah, he's a villain.
You understand? Because he was telling you two things. You're not going to hit me and I'm not going to hit you back. That shit not happening. Right?
Yeah.
If you hit me, I'll cut off your hand. Right. And then he tell them, so he tell them plain.
Yeah.
We could only be non-violent with people who are non-violent with us. If you want to have a discussion, we have a discussion.
Yeah. But if you choose violence,
we matching it.
Yeah.
Right? And you tell them, like, you do we own. All that we have to trim by Karen, no, we're not going by no Caucasian own establishment.
Yeah.
Karen can't trim one of them. I always tell them that, I say, but you know what, going plenty all you, and days when me and some others fall out. Plenty all still slaves today, or still have slave minds today. It's not necessarily attacking, but it's the reality. It have to be said.
Yeah.
Where's a slave mind? So we have slave master name on your clothes? is status.
Yeah.
To live in the same community that plenty slave masters, plenty colonizers living in is status.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
What
Well,
is-
Sheldon say something there. Listen. I am with that. I am with that. Right? You're building sporting for you say, all right, all we can't, the way how we sporting facilities build, we don't want to have no sports in it, no entertainment in it, but XYZ we building as a alternative
that
venue,
was
right?
said.
But even in there, still a problem. It's ignorance, right? How come all of the other people in the world, you talk about the Allianz Arena with Bayern home ground.
Big concert. 30,000 people.
Right.
All on the field too.
Correct. The Bernabeu. The new camp. Well, the new camp now finishing. Right?
This
You
is
have
somebody
Wembley.
Wembley is the most famous of it when it comes to entertainment.
Correct.
On a sporting
The
field.
Maracana. Right? Here what I'm saying. My problem is I don't feel that neither government or any of the governments that we've had were patriotic. They don't put the country first. Here's why. Because this is basic common sense, my brother. You trying to tell me you don't want nothing thing on the stadium and they go damage the stadium. My brother, there is an economy in there. Let the people and the higher people, let CMC Pep and them go and clean the stadium and maintain the stadium. That is what they for.
Maintenance, oh my word.
But you have a company called MTS, right? That's supposed to maintain and train, right? The schools.
NMTS, National
Right.
Maintenance, Training and Security.
Okay. But we can't get the schools maintained.
We don't even see MTS. We see MTS cleaners still.
Yeah, they're still
in
around.
secondary school.
In the secondary
I was trying to
schools.
figure out why they're not in
Primary?
primary schools.
Well, the primary schools remember plenty of the primary schools is denominational, so them just handle that. They just hire little people from in the church and whatever. But I'm saying, maintenance is a big part of our problem. We will run things to the ground to bill it over. So we could racket the bill over, right? They will come and tell you, we've noted over the last decade that the national stadium has become quite dilapidated. So we are going to budget $100 million to repair the stadium.
Hey.
Right? And in that 100 million, 30 going in our man pocket. Or 50 going in our man pocket.
How long now did they cut the GNPA complex and just have it like that?
Exactly.
How
They
long
finally
now?
take off the roof the other day.
How long now they have it like that? So, alright, if you say nothing in the stadium, right? Physically block off the part so nobody can go by the thing they really serve and that whole ground payment. They say all the host for the events here.
But that's where the soca drum must be. The soca drum must be through the middle of the
You know, I don't even like to call that word.
You understand?
You know, I don't even like to call that.
Yeah.
Word. But I want to read some comments first, though.
Yeah.
I see we pass some. So we
back
brother
up
in
to
Sweden
Sean.
say
Yeah.
my last name is the same as the past prime minister, and I'll leave that here. I have Venezuelans on my mom's side of the family. I cannot ever remember hearing that Venezuela was our enemy. It's true.
Yeah.
Right? Roger say that's the mindset of immigrants in general. Go abroad, keep your head down and work hard. Support each other as much as possible. Grenadians and Vincentians did this, and the Windrush and then Guyanese also did this, right? I remember how we talk about Guyanese thing. Anything what them come to do? They sell them boxers on the side of the road.
And slippers.
How you fighting that? Most of we have a mindset we can't see myself on the side of the road selling nothing.
Yeah.
But you against them, them not taking nothing from you.
No. They're taking your money.
Right? Wanky say yes, Parliament has been operated under their own order with the wrongless government now. Wanky say Calypsonians can't afford to record their music. You had to go to the tents. The next thing too, I'd never forget the Mighty Shadow, my favorite Calypsonian of all time, and then Show in Winchester, a great soca artist, say that they stop make albums because you go and spend $30,000, $40,000, even $50,000 recording an album and it's not even playing, and them doing that every year. Every year. For how long?
Yeah.
So we better I just record our 3-4 song, hope one of them hit and come and do my thing, right?
Well, when you reach Atkins one, you go deal with that. I'll show you a comment.
That's a whole other, yeah. So Sean say again, geopolitically, that is suicide. The guns that's devastating TNT, are any of them made in Venezuela? Do you all know? The arms manufacturers in the US
Yeah.
cannot be sued or held liable, boy. That all is a conversation by itself.
Yeah.
Right? I can say my bro is a DJ and he told me most of the popular DJs don't like to play soca. Yeah, he is a big DJ.
Them don't see themselves as no Trinidadian king.
Oh.
Them wanna go on, them wanna go if you think you get them a chance, they spit in Yankee in 2 seconds because they want to get recognized outside. You understand? Or if you get them a chance, they talk in Jamaican. You understand? Because they don't want to be called Trinidadian, and it feels like to me like we have a problem with the things that is of Trinidad. Calypso and soca. I just listen to some people talking that shit, boy, about so you go listen to soca whole year. Why not? I just listen to soca whole year, brother.
My brother, first things first.
My ringtone is still soca.
Where's our culture that we just get real thing from?
Jamaica.
China. We just get real things from China, right?
Yeah.
You feel wherever it's the traditional music, you could go and tell them about you're playing too much of that.
Try it now.
You come right here in the Caribbean, you could go and tell Jamaica that it's too much of reggae or dancehall.
Try it. You ain't see the other day that was getting on real bad when they started to play soca in reggae, Sunsplash and thing.
I want to tell them, I say, hey, nobody don't question them. There's plenty of the people that be towing the line because they were favors from them now. They will never come and talk with me and you.
Never.
I tell them playing all patriotism. I born here, but I'm African.
Yeah.
All they could talk all they want. I am an African, born in the beautiful Trinidad Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
Full stop.
All they could be Chinese if all they want. Because none of them can't tell me what it means to be a Trini.
Yeah.
You understand? And all that talk and just talk.
Yeah.
All the talk and that Trini talk. How much all because I have a flag out of my house. Along with other African things.
Yeah.
But I have a Trinidad flag out of my house.
Yeah.
You understand? Look, we bridge it up a big one. When he bring it down. You understand what I'm saying there?
You never take it out.
Yeah. Plenty of them it's nice to talk. Just the same thing we just always say about the black conscious talk and the black life talk. It's nice to talk. But that's why plenty of they can't dress black, wear things, because they do what people know they involved in that because they're not really serious about it. But it's a conversation. When you go to certain spaces and places, it's so weird, boy. If I talk what I sound like thing now. But,
intellect.
but what about it? I always tell them and say, yeah, most of the time when they see me, even when I close my mouth, just by the way I dress, you have an idea what I into.
Yeah.
Same goes for the people and them who only can wear white people name on the clothes. You understand? I asked this question recently on social media. When last you praise your ethnicity? When last you say, hey, you know, black people do this right?
Yeah. They did well.
When last you praise your own ethnicity? Because as we just say on Black to Black, we don't just want to talk the problems.
Yeah.
Solutions and also clap for one. When last anybody listening, you hear somebody who is real don't cry black people, African people, as black people, a black person, African person, when last I hear them say something positive about their own ethnicity. And that alone they tell you. And I keep telling them and all you. If we have slave minds still, what the Caucasian have still.
Exactly.
So Sean said I totally agree on the Martin Luther aspect. My brother Malcolm said it best by any means necessary, and that's why that make him look like he was this big thing, but he wasn't saying. And you notice something, all the craziness that he have done to African people since we come into contact with the Caucasian, we have no accounts of African people trying to do them back that way.
No.
And that was afraid, but they didn't understand. There's thing from them point of view alone. That's not our mentality. All we were do is leave with the France alone. Just leave we alone. I leave with everything that you thief and you got a wealth from. It have a man in the world that they say right now, just now if you get a certain payout, you'll be a trillionaire. But he family original wealth come from thieving minerals from Africa.
South.
Right? Because I have a partner, he can't fathom when I say this, right? There's no such thing as a white African. He cannot fathom that. He was born in Africa, but he is the descendant. Just like how you like to ball, you just a descendant. Africans, he's a Trini. He's a descendant of invaders. He's not African and he will never be African. He was born there. Just like I, as an African born here via circumstances beyond my control. It's here my ancestors were put off on the boat. And as I was telling somebody recently, via aunt of mine, I could trace, I know one of them name. His mother, which is my great grandfather, mother, come from the continent. He still used to talk certain words and things and sing certain songs. My aunt remember it as her grandfather. Right? And she remember him singing certain things in the language. And she said one of them was so sad, he used to sit down with something like a little quattro or whatever, strumming, and she said tears used to be running down his eyes when he's singing it and thing. That's for all of them who they say slavery was a long time ago. Right? That man going to be a trillionaire if he get that. He's already the wealthiest person on the planet.
You see Patty LaBelle, I'm kicking his this week, yeah.
Hear what I tell you now, I leaving all of that.
Yeah. Leave we alone.
Leave we alone. Everything that we build, that we improve on, leave us with it. What you're going to happen in 100 years. Matter of fact, 50 years. I leave and only with all of that. All that money I acquire. All the only thing I'm taking back from you, all the ties that you have to the continent with all of that.
Leave it.
We slash that cutting off. But all the wealth you accumulate off it,
go ahead.
You keep that. Them Caucasians can't even fathom we doing something like that.
Yeah. But you see, that's because a lot of them don't understand that it is the interference, the constant interference of the frequencies, with spirituality, that keeping us divided. Because if you leave we alone, right? We is not follow fashion people, but we naturally know
creators, boy.
We know where we belong. So if I start to see you doing a particular thing, you understand? Like why I since I small, I know my father lighting incense. I don't know what it was for. But now, as a big man, I light an incense too. But now I know what's the reasoning behind it. You understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it has certain purposes. So if we move away from all that they give we, all that they tell we supposed to do, and just do what we supposed to do, you will see it naturally. You will start to affect one another, and its vibration will start to spread.
But we got a glimpse of it.
Yeah.
In places like America.
Yeah.
When they had segregation.
Yeah.
And we couldn't buy nothing from them. We couldn't mingle with them. Up to this evening, I say that I don't see where's the fascination some black people have with the opposite sex or ethnicity. I don't see it. Right? But, you know, I just tell them, who you love.
Do your thing.
You love, but you can't come to me as a person that fighting for the betterment of African people when you're not going home to African person. Right? But I see somebody say something here that
go ahead now.
that thing in me.
Go ahead.
Say when mortal say based on what you know say that I why this thing, the enemies has become their deities. I'm gonna tell you why that's real important, right? The leaving us alone as our people will also require us to leave what they brought to us. A lot of African people like to say Christianity was in Africa before the white man. Christianity was brought to Africa. There is no African origins of Christianity. All we do is put we energy to it. The way we sing them songs. That's how people beating up on the ground. That is we putting our energy to that. Right? Nothing you do would make them change. I tell them, I say, color didn't matter. When we wanted to paint images black, that would not be an issue. When we wanted to paint them brown and golden like we, that would not be an issue. When we wanted to make sure they leave the nose and the big lips, that would not be an issue. It's an issue because they know it's a mind control tool for spiritual people. I say certain things that a lot of people don't like because they follow a religion and part of that religious doctrine give them a deity, as mortals say, that look like the enemy. Now, if God looked like that, then the people who look like that can't be all that bad. And that's why we keep falling for this nonsense all in 2025, where we live in our country, that we have a leader that aligning with people that have traditionally been evil towards us. And quoting from that same book where they're quoting from, that is absolute craziness. But in order for us to truly be free, based on what we was now saying about them leave we alone, we also have to leave them things alone. You understand? That greed via capitalism, we have to leave that alone. You know, where you can't talk to nobody child, and all that, we have to leave that alone.
And we had to go back to community.
You have to go back to the community.
Yeah.
That's how we grew up, you know. Where we come from, it was communities making up the nation. What is called tribe. I really hate that term the more I get older.
We gotta look into the etymology and see what it means.
Right? But that tribe was part of the nation. If we is truly to walk along the lines of patriotism, because even if we figure out what it means to be Trini and live that life, you know, that work for the country. More things go make here. More things made here will sell here. More people will have to get into business. It will have a positive impact on crime, because that child that was looking at you, how you living, now have somebody else to look at you as a criminal, killing people and thing, and you're wearing big gold, nice shoes, thing and thing. But now that person seeing somebody selling tulum, but the house building over. I ain't really into the big chain and thing, you know, but they see the house getting nicer and then it's getting bigger. Then I have one European expensive car, but I have 4, everybody in the house have a decent, good working car. It will have
effects,
positive effects.
Yeah.
If we go along the Trini line, but what we have to do now, so as we ending off, what we have to do, where's the catchphrase?
Formulating, finding it, facing our issues, formulating
solutions, right? One of the things we have to do is go on that local campaign now with this song. Again, it has certain things I just don't like anymore because of this song. Buy local, and we've saying that so long, boy. You know? But it have to come from here.
Yeah.
Because if it come from here, I'm already paint it.
Yeah.
We're looking for decorations for we home. It don't have to be all them things and them that come from the Far East.
Yeah.
People doing things right here. How much people when we used to do Tenterview,
Yeah.
then when we started, you coming up. You coming up. Everybody in the chat who living in Trinidad and Tobago, I want to see all you on Saturday, December the 20th, 2025, right here, 41 7th Street in Barataria, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., the Black Marketplace, right? It would be nearly all locally made and produced goods. Leathercraft, clothing, wines, we brought a couple of things like shea butter and them kind of thing. All them thing, accessories for the home and thing, right?
Banana bread.
The banana bread man coming. So everybody who here, I want to see all here. Even the ones who we don't know personally.
Yeah.
Just come and say black to black and we're gonna ride.
Yeah.
You understand? But the more that we consume locally made goods, the higher the demand go be for it.
Of course.
You understand?
It's natural.
Watch my hair. I'll have to show off my footwork, boy. I have to show off my footwork from Jason Designs. Right? This started to wear August this year.
Yeah.
I am telling you, I gained at least 5 years out of this. This was $350. I gained 5 years out of this for the least.
Yeah.
Minimum. You understand?
And you can continue to replace
right.
the
Oh gosh. And then we talk about repairing solar, replacing the rubber, I'll get even more out of it. Right? Made right here in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
Jason Designs on Instagram and Facebook. And he will be here in IE as well with belts and wallet. My wallet in my pocket is going in 6 years old. You understand? it will cause us to have our the economies now that we involved in that we could control.
Yeah.
Then we could do what? Form with blocks now.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we come and we say the BBN want to have a meeting with the MP,
Mm-hmm.
and we leave a letter in the office showing who is the BBN and who under our umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
As I always tell people, I was laughing all the time. I is Orisha Lashe, right?
Yeah.
You call him my first name because you respect man. But when you see what involved in, I get a phone call.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, good day. Is this Mr. Ogunlade?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or is that Mr. in your last name? There's a certain respect that is coming on.
Come on.
Right? But that is what happened. That's why we try we best to promote and push the buy local as much as possible. We know it wouldn't be possible all the time.
Yep.
But buy local as much as possible. Your family running a business and they have a social media presence. Even if it's something you don't partake in, a share button. And so we don't even do that, boy. I have family and friends that don't share nothing from my thing. That why, you know, I tell them playing, who vex loss? Because I see everything else all they're posting. You can't tell me you're proud of me if you don't share nothing from my business. I could understand if you don't, you're in this way where you can see yourself in a dashiki or African skirt or a jersey to Africa on it. Like, all right. No share, nothing like. But I tell them that shit's so easy to me now. But for every time I scroll in,
And you see it.
share,
Yeah.
share.
Yeah.
Like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Literally 2 seconds.
Yeah.
You know? But we had to do that because it will bring more money to our communities. When you start to see that now, you have to start to get ideas. Your children going to come to you, mommy, my partner in school, my friend in school, he brother doing this and thing, and I want to do something like that because they're going to be inspired by other people doing things. And if it's money you're on, you'll make the money.
You'll make money. Correct.
But it had to start by us buying more local goods and supporting and sharing the things on them, because it's the only way we'll get that power we're talking about. You understand? How many African civic society groups it have that could request a meeting with the Prime Minister to say that we don't agree to your stance? Because I personally have a problem with us not having access to these people.
Yeah.
And I have to understand security and thing. Go through the protocol. We run BBN. It's a registered organization. We would like to have a meeting with the Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. We are of voting age. Our name is on the voting list. Who we vote for don't matter. Right. She could see earlier 2 Tuesdays from now for 10 o'clock. All they coming alone, if all they coming at anybody, we need to know everybody who will think it. We go through the process, even if it takes 3 weeks to meet it, but we have no access to these people, but these people that we elect, we have absolutely no access to them. So they can go and make statements on behalf of the country and inciting a neighbor with 50 million people and hire artillery and hoping that Big Brother will come to save we.
Yeah.
When Big Brother have a track record of inciting them things and leaving you to fight for yourself after.
Correct.
You had the videos and you're pulling out of the country from what it's called the Middle East.
Yeah.
And people are running behind the plane, boy. Oh, go to the car, oh, they leave my here for the leave my here, they go and slaughter my whole family, boy. That's the reality of Trinidad and Tobago right now. So if it's really Trini, we have to find some kind of way to make we voices heard to the people that we elect to let them know. I just say this, I really believe in recalls, because you can't tell me that something like this, the nation don't have a say in it. 41 people make up the parliament. I can't remember the numbers are how much, I know 20 something to 12 or 13 or something. So 20 something people have more say than 1.1 million people, and I'm just saying 1.1 for the average age of the people who don't think they vote away.
Yeah.
They have more say than the citizens of the country. I find that, I think one of the things I really want for us to include in our rules, laws, constitution, whatever you call it, is the ability to recall. But you can't recall, numbers have to be it, you can't recall for frivolous things.
Yeah.
So we mount a campaign, we do like this, we want to recall, well, all right, you must get 25,000 signatures.
Mm-hmm.
It can't just be just so now,
Mm.
right? But something, but because we must have a way to check with politicians, right? So with that said earlier, uh, if we want to be patriotic, a big part of that is buying local.
Yeah.
A real big part of that is buying local.
Mm.
I told you. Let's see if I missed some comments there before we go.
Yeah, they will talk about.
So
They protect Mabula. Say they protected the Soca drum 12 to 10. I don't know what else black people need to wake up and see how people they kiss up to don't care about them. Wanky say my problem is that I am operating under sense and expecting sense from people who's not.
boy. Miguel, I always tell you, boy, it's whoever side you choose, boy.
Yeah, brother.
Nobody can tell you what side of the fence you are. You alone could go on the side of the fence you want to go on.
That's right.
Yeah? Tatiana say, yeah, no white African, only descendants are great, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sean say, most people of African descent have no idea about the greatness of the African empires before European intervention. Those people even devastated India, killing millions in the process. That's the next thing I tell them to. All your history ain't too much different than we own. The only thing is all you only come later than we own.
Mm-hmm.
What the British West India Trading Company, that was the biggest company in the world at that time. White people, Caucasian people from England running out Indian resources.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So they went through some of the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
It's just that they wasn't physically enslaved like we were. Right? Garrison say, as an Ethiopian Orthodox, we just get pong from African Christians because our religious symbols are a mirror of us. Yeah, it had to look. Watch me now. I'll even know this. If your God don't look like you physically, he is a slave to that. Is a servant, a slave to the God and the people that he look like. That it looking like. The image. When you close your eyes and say God, if you don't see something that look like you or somebody in your family, and the image you see is a Caucasian, is a slave to that. And you know this sad thing, some people will tell you, well, I will be a slave.
You cool with that?
Yeah. Right?
I hope I get a song to play now.
Yeah, you see, so I go read out this here before we go. Sean say something, he say, once Uncle Sam duck and run, TNT will be left to juke it out on their own in Venezuela. Right? So let me be sensible about this. We always talk community talk here. We have to be a community more. Right? Your neighbors is not strange people that you ain't supposed to know. We ain't telling you, be all friendly and thing with people who ain't trying it. But it's not everybody will be unfriendly. You understand? So we gotta live in love. Remember, I always tell you, I give up on waiting or expecting people I know to share, boy. Boy. I don't know, but let me tell you something. I give up on it too, Mendoza. I absolutely give up on it too. But I will not tell them. You understand? It's their right not to share, but it's also my right to talk. You understand? You don't have to support me.
Yeah.
You don't have to share nothing I do. But it's also my right to say that I notice that you don't do it. Yeah. Right? So, more life and good health, people. Place all your orders for the Black to Black merch. You can get t-shirts and hoodies. Cups as well.
Yep.
And remember, IA on the 20th of December 2025. Looking forward to, linking up with some of you. Roger, Miguel, Aquino, Atkins. Well, Atkins is usually partial.
Yeah.
Right? So more life and good health. Let be safe out there. And until the next time, stay black. You can't do nothing else. Stay black.
So let's start it now.
You send that song, come on.
What? This? Raise your head, Trinidad. Raise your head. Crooner.
Who you?
Crooner. Crooner.
Does that have a video too?
Yeah?
When I switch myself from that, it has some cheap also.
I don't understand how we getting audio thing. Your mic mute? Raise your head. What is song? Yeah. Well, we was talking on Sunday?
Yeah.
What you say? What you say? Oh. Raise your head. Raise your head. Crooner. Crooner. Beautiful song, true words that blew my mind when I first heard it. I wonder if you're hearing it, because I'm not hearing it. What is song? True words that blew my mind when I first heard it. I wonder if you're hearing it, because I'm not hearing it.
Black to Black with Kieron and Orisha Lashe.